Hey guys, it's your girl Divinity and welcome back to my channel. And today we are going to do episode 2 to my, well, you know what? I don't think I actually created a name for this, but it is my weight management, weight loss. Follow along with me? Okay, so as I said, I haven't actually created a name for this little episodes, but the first one I did was just like a little rant. And it was just, the beginning of my little journey for my weight loss surgery. And in this episode, we're going to talk about what's been happening over the last 3 weeks, the people I have been seeing, the doctors I have been seeing, and my weight. Have I gained weight? Have I lost weight? Some foods, foods I have been eating, exercises I have been doing, and stuff like that. If you're interested in following along with this little journey of mine, stay tuned. So let's start off with the people I have been meeting, right? The doctors. So finally, I have met my surgeon. After 3 months, I want to say, I have finally met my surgeon. He's blunt as hell. And I love him. I mean, he goes straight into it and he's not going to lie to you. He tells you as it is. And I love him. That's all I can say. He's not sugarcoating anything from me. He's telling me exactly what can happen on that table. He's telling me exactly what can happen before the surgery, after the surgery, during the surgery. He's telling me everything. I love him. I don't want a doctor that's going to sugarcoat anything for me. I want you to be straight for me from the get-go. I want you to tell me exactly how it's going to exactly what's going to happen, so I could be prepared for whatever. And that's what I love about him. He's straightforward. I mean, he's telling me, and I'm like, thank you. I don't want somebody who's going to play around and not know what he's talking about. I want somebody that knows what he's talking about. And he does. And I appreciate him for that. Someone that's not sugarcoating anything or playing around with me. So, yeah. I'm glad I finally met him. And so far, I am truly glad that he's the one who's going to be doing my surgery. And the surgery I'll begin is the sleeve gastrostomy. The gastric sleeve. Because I don't think I said that last word right. Yeah, I don't know medical words are like that. Sorry. But yeah, it's about when this procedure is when they cut about or leave about 15% of your stomach left and remove the rest. Yeah, into like into a curvature like cut. Almost like a sleeve. Yeah. It's freaky looking. If you don't know what it looks like, Google it. But it pretty much is cut into a curve looking like a sleeve. And it's about 15% left of your stomach. It's interesting. Scary looking a little bit so, but interesting overall. I'm still doing my research because that's not exactly the one I was looking at first. I was doing the gastric bypass. But then, we had to switch along the way. So, don't quote me on half of the stuff I'm saying. If you want to know about the gastric sleeve, do your own research. I'm still doing my own. So, I do know that the gastric sleeve is cut like a sleeve and it's about 15% of left of your stomach. That is actually fact. But I don't know everything about the gastric sleeve. I'm still doing my research. So, do your own too if you want to know. Yeah. Let's move on, shall we? So, the things my surgeon told me. The number one thing he told me was that I was going to have to lose weight. A significant amount of weight before I can get my surgery. That was 22 pounds. That's not a lot. Not really. I mean, 22 pounds in 3 months. So, that's around February. If everything goes right, February. I will have to get a scope stuck down my throat so they can have a look at my stomach to make sure everything in that area is okay so I can, in order to get the surgery. They will also have to look at the lining of my stomach to make sure, you know, I'm not smoking anymore because, like I said before, I was a smoker. Speaking of which, guys, I am 1 month free. That's 2, Divinity, that's 2. I am 1 month free of smoking. I am 1 month smoke free. Yay me! Yeah, but they want to make sure I'm not doing that anymore, and that is, you have to be 3 months before nicotine leaves your system. So that would be February too. You see how everything lining up, right? February. And I have to take a few tests from a psychologist, a psych doctor. I'm actually going to one of those tests in a week from now, so that's coming along pretty nicely. I have 2 psych doctors. Does that make me loony? Crazy? Psycho? Loco? Maybe that just means I'm truly have a mind of a genius and they need 2 people to understand me. Let's pretend I didn't say that or did this little look and move on, shall we? So yeah, I have to lose 22 pounds before February. October. Before February. And what else did he say? Yeah, I got a few meetings before I have to do February also. It's all on my tablet, by the way. So, if all goes well, February, end of February, beginning of March would be D-Day. That's not too far from now, like 3 months. 90 days, actually less than 90 days because my appointment was like a week ago. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Weight loss or weight gain. The last time we was on here was about October 16th, 17th, 20th, somewhere around those times, right? So let's say 3 weeks, almost 4 weeks ago, so almost a full month. I believe I was 433. Yep, 433. I am now 431. That's 2 pounds in 3 weeks. My weight for the past 3 weeks, I'll say past month, has been jumping between 433, 431, 433, 431. It don't want to go past 430, okay? But we're going to break it. We are. I know we are. So I'm not too much worried about that now because I added an extra little to my workout routine. So let's move on to that, working out. Before I was just walking, you know, getting strength back into my legs, walking as much as I can, not really adding a time limit onto it because I didn't want to, how should I put this? I didn't want to see how short of a time it took for me to get out of breath when walking. Yeah, let's go with that. I didn't want to see that. So I didn't put a time limit on it. I guess you can say now I have a time limit on sort of what I do. It's not exactly a time limit on it. It's just that's how long it normally takes me to do what I'm doing. It's about 10 to 12 minutes depending on what I'm doing each day. And I'm walking a little bit more throughout the day. Not really still adding a time on it. But I also added resistance bands to my workout. 10 minutes at least each. like I said, I'm not actually timing it. I'm doing these reps and 10 to 12 reps on each exercise that's on this little thing that I found online. And that normally takes about up to 10 minutes. So yeah, 10 minutes during the morning, 10 minutes at night. So overall about 20 minutes. And I just recently added that. So I'm adding new routines into my workout. Thank you, Google. Hopefully that starts bearing fruit soon. And I'm still trying to walk more. I'm still not timing my walking. Not anytime soon. Probably maybe a month from now, maybe 2 months from now, I might actually start timing it. But at this moment, I'm still not going to time my walks. And I'm thinking like every week, I might add on 2 reps or 3 reps. Or if I don't add on reps, maybe I add on 5 minutes to my time. No, I don't want to add on time. I want to add on reps. Yeah, let's do that. I want maybe add on 5 more reps. So instead of doing 10, I do 15. And that will probably help with my time and stuff too. To build more muscle, to help me lose more weight, and, and ultimately get down that 22 pounds that my surgeon wanted me to lose. And yeah, that's what I've been doing for weight. And that's what I've been doing for, to hopefully get that weight loss going. Before I was just walking. Now I'm adding on that resistance bands workout. I'm sore. Completely and utterly sore. My legs hurt. Today was legs. Yeah, today is legs. And tonight I'll be doing legs again. I did legs this morning, which was 4 o'clock in the morning. And then I'm doing legs again tonight, which is about 8 o'clock. I want to at least do it twice a day. I was going to do it 3 times a day, for at least 30 minutes a day for working out. But I don't want to set a goal for myself that I'm not going to be able to achieve. Or that's too high for me to achieve at this moment. At least twice a day, I know I can do. 3 times is a little too much for me right now, but maybe later on down the line, that'll be something that I can achieve. Hopefully. I'm hoping. No. I'm aspiring to get to that 3 times a day. So I'm just going to focus on twice for right now. And then we have food. Yes, food. That's a girl's best friends right next to diamonds. And makeup. So let's jump into that, shall we? Food. I don't eat a lot. Now, maybe back when I was younger, which ultimately led me to get to where I am right now, and that might not even be the true tea. It might just been the fact that I didn't work out enough, or I wasn't active enough, which led me to be where I'm at right now. It probably really didn't even have nothing to do with me eating a lot. It could just have to do with me eating not the right foods in conjunction with not doing enough activities, which led to me being right here. But I don't necessarily eat a lot. And I've been cutting back so much of the bad stuff that all I eat now is pretty much the good stuff, which is a good thing, I'm sure. But I do still have my vices. For instance, I have this jar right here. And it has basically sugar-free, what are these called? Peppermints. I can't think what they're called. Sugar-free peppermints. It has sugar-free Lifesavers. I have sugar-free Jolly Ranchers that are in my purse and they don't leave my purse. But that has to do more with the fact that I'm trying to stop smoking. I don't have like 20 of them, a handful of them a day. More like, I know I have 2 at least in the morning when I first get up. That's because I'm used to probably having a cigarette or 2 when I first get up. And then I might have 1 or 2 throughout the day. you know, so far and so forth. But it's not like I have so many of them that it's coming a bad habit. Now that's when you got to cut back on them. But no. And that's the closest thing that I have to sugar. And they're sugar free. So yeah. And I cut out sugar. The only thing that I use now, if I use sugar, is these. Stevia, asterisk 0 calorie sweetener. And you don't even use that much of these. Or you don't need that many of these. These are, it says what? 1 serving size is 1 packet, 0 calories, 0 carbohydrates, 0 grams of fat, 0 milligrams of soda, 0 milligrams of sodium, 2% it says of total sugars, 0 grams of protein. I don't know if I'm reading that right, so I will let you guys see it right here. I still don't know how to read nutrition facts. I read it as much as I can to understand it, but some of the stuff I still don't understand. So yeah, like for instance, this says what, less than, I think it's less than 1 gram of total sugars, I think. Yeah, I think. But yeah, and you don't need that many of these. I use these instead of real sugar. It's what my doctor recommended. But even if I do use them, it's not like I use that much of it, because you really shouldn't be eating sugar. And I don't eat anything now that I actually need sugar for, except for when I drink tea. And even then I only use like a pack or 2. Yeah, a pack or 2, and that's not that much of sugar. And I only really drink teas when I'm sick. So yeah, and also I switched out peanut butter for this. This the chocolate kind. I got the vanilla kind over there. And as you can see, it's like I have barely touched this thing. And I had this since last year. Like, I barely touch it. I make just enough that I can put on my apple. That's it. It's supposed to be, here go the nutrition facts, if you guys can see that. It's 2 teaspoons for each serving, 50 calories, 1 gram of total fat, 0 milligrams of cholesterol, 90 milligrams of sodium, 5 grams of total carbs, 1 gram of dietary fiber, 3 grams of sugar, 5 grams of protein, 2% calcium, 4% iron, and that's it. Yeah. And I only use this if I'm eating an apple. And I don't eat apples that much, so I'm just now putting more fruit into my diet, so yeah. And I don't even eat apples every day, so I don't use this every day. It's more like once every 2 weeks, 3 weeks thing. I'm trying to figure out what I can use this for more, or if I should use this more. Because I don't use bread anymore. That most of the white stuff has been cut out from my diet. Bread, pasta, rice. I still use rice, but brown rice. And what else? Most of the potatoes, all that has been cut out. So it's not like I can make PB&J sandwiches. Somebody said this tastes good in a smoothie, but I have never tried it before. So let me know down in the comments, you know, any recipes you guys have found. I don't mind if they're just links. Help the girl out. I accept those. I accept any recipes. Any. YouTube videos. Any. Just saying. Just saying. But that's mostly it. I just have cut out a lot of stuff. Like, I I think I was 15, no, 16. I was 16 years old when I went to Job Corps and was studying culinary arts. And after I start cooking for myself and all this and that, I seen a lot of the stuff that went into red meat and beef and all that stuff and pork. And yeah, I didn't like that. So I cut that out right then and there. I stopped eating red meat, pork, just don't eat that. I basically eat white meat, which consists of chicken, turkey, I eat lamb, I eat fish, that includes tuna. Am I missing anything? Oh, you know, stuff like ground turkey, turkey burger, which is pretty much the same thing. Turkey sausage, turkey bacon, turkey. Pretty much. That's what I eat. And it's difficult to find stuff around that, where everybody, when I see videos and everybody's saying that, oh, you can lose weight with eating steak every day, or you can lose weight with eating a big juicy hamburger. And I'm sitting here like, I can't eat that. I don't eat that. So make something that I actually can eat, you know? Make something for me. I don't eat that stuff, so. And then I can't have dairy because I'm lactose intolerant. But, you know, there are some good alternatives. But then my doctor recommends not having coconut milk or anything that has to deal with coconut. And I'm sitting here like, isn't everybody saying coconut stuff is good for you? Don't you see that big old thing of coconut right there? But that wasn't for me to use, to cook with. That's for my hair. Yeah, that big old thing. That's for my hair. So that's just, don't count that. But when it comes to food, I will say that's more of my hardest thing. The prepping, the cooking, really. All of it. And I just slapped myself in the lip. But yeah, all of it. That's really my hardest part. The exercising is getting easier by the day. I'm sore as hell. My arms and thighs are like this. But I mean, it's getting easier as the days go by. The going to the hospitals, the talking to people I have never met before. I never liked that, and I still not going to like that, but it gets easier as the days go on. As the more people I talk to, excuse me, but the cooking, the searching for recipes, to making sure everything is cooked for the day, to making sure everything is prepped for the day, that's still a little shaky for me. I'm still working on that. And I mean, I see recipes and find recipes. I never prep for them. So then I'm struggling to make something for that day and the next day and the day after that. And yeah, I just have to prep. I have to try to remember to prep and prep again and continue to prep and make sure I have at least something for 3 days or 4. You know, just something that has laid out plan. And I'm not good at planning when it comes to cooking or anything. Or these videos will be more frequently. Yeah, sorry about that. But when it comes to cooking, I'm worse. Way worse than anything. Like anything. But I'm working on it as the days go by. And hopefully they'll get better and better. Now, if I had a professional cook, you know, a pro in my home, someone who wouldn't mind cooking for me. Yeah, see, this is why I needed to be rich. You know, born in a wealthy family. The things we wish for and the things we never have. One day, right? One day we'll get there. One day. But that's all for today, you guys. That was my little episode 2. I still don't know what to call this. That's just, you know, an update for my weight loss journey. My little update on what's happening so far with my weight loss surgery. My little rant, my little ramble. I don't know. I mean, there was some useful information in there, wasn't it? Or is it just me rambling still? Probably both. Let's call it whatever you want to call it. But tell me, guys, what do you think are some good exercises, good resistance bands exercises, and what is some good recipes that you guys recommend that are easy, simple, and budget friendly? Tell me down in the comments below, because your girl needs help. And don't forget to like this video if you liked it. Subscribe and become part of the Divine family. Hit the notification bell to be hopefully notified. And I'll see you guys next time. Love you. Bye.